Hey there, Sandra here from the Schwowin's Nest. I'm going to show you how I made this two-tiered tray. This video is part of a challenge hosted by Nicole Northgarden. If you have not seen Nicole's channel, you need to go check her out. She finds the most amazing things at thrift stores, does a ton of hauls and some DIYs. Nicole has challenged us to get it done. We can do anything from DIYs to home decor, recipes, cleaning, whatever you need to get done. She wants you to do it today. I'm starting off with the top tray. This is just a little wood tray that I picked up at my local dollar store. It had the word gather and some engravings in it, which I didn't like. You can see I did try to fill it with some spackle. That didn't work. So I'm just going to take these stakes that were also a local dollar store purchase. They're, I think, basswood or balsa wood. Anyhow, they're really easy to cut. So I'm just going to measure them down and cut them to fit the tray. Then I'll just attach them with some hot glue. I'm starting off the paint technique for this tray with a foundation of white. So I'm using Rust-Oleum Linen White chalk paint. This is my first time using folk art chalk paint. It's super thick, so if you want to make it go a little bit farther, you could probably thin it down with just a touch of water. I'm not going to need that because I'm just going to be doing my dry brush technique. And what I'm going to do is layer a bunch of different colors to achieve the look that I want. The dry brush technique that I like to use is just using a really old chippy brush that's seen better days. The rougher the better. And what I do is dip my brush in the paint just a little bit, dab it off, and I usually just use the bowl to do that. And then I'm going to brush across it in the direction of the wood grain. Now you can do it lightly, you can do it heavily. For this project, I am going to be doing it quite heavy, but you'll still be able to see the texture. So unfortunately, the next couple of steps I did miss recording because I have a brand new camera and I was hitting the button but not realizing that I was turning the button off instead of turning the button on. So anyway, what I did here was I used some black for dry brushing and then I used some brown to dry brush it a little bit darker. And then I found that it was too dark. So I liked how this looked, but I was looking for more of a lighter gray. So now I'm taking just a light gray color that I have and I'm just doing the same thing, dry brushing, just to give it a little bit of a lighter look. This is the bottom tray. It's also a dollar store find and it's a little bit of a different shape, but it still has the same bones. And what I needed to do is just sand down these words and what I had done in a previous project that I no longer wanted, so I'm reusing what I have. I'll also give this a good coat of white paint and then I'll start with my colors dry brushing. I grabbed these two candlesticks from a thrift store and they've been in my stash for a while waiting for this tiered project to get itself together, and I'm finally doing it thanks to Nicole for her Get It Done challenge. And I just cut off the base of one of them because I won't need that. The next thing I'm going to do is just clean them up and then dry brush some paint on them. Now comes the best part, assembling my tiered tray. I want this to be permanent, so I'm using my Weld Bond glue and I'm going to just put a little bit of glue on the bottom. This dries fairly quickly. It's not like E6000 where you need to let it cure for a while. This is pretty much good to go within about 15 or 20 minutes. So I really like how this glue works. It's my favorite one that I use. So I'm just pressing it down into the center and then I'm going to go ahead and add the next layer. I have another project that I need to get done, and this, if you can believe it, is just a bead garland. I've been wanting to do a bead garland because it's really hot in the farmhouse trends right now, but I had misplaced this bucket of beads. I finally found it, so I'm just going to take the beads that look more like beehives. They've got these nice little grooves in them, make a bit of a pattern, and then add some tassels at the end. Check out this cool twine. It is meant to go in your garden. It has a stake at the bottom of it, but it rolls, so I can just pull off all the twine I need. I just thought this was the coolest thing to have. Making tassels isn't difficult, but I did find it a little tricky to explain, but I'm going to give it a try. The first thing you do is wrap the twine around your 4 fingers or 3 fingers, however long you want your tassel to be. Once you have that complete, you take another piece of twine and tie off a loop at the very top. Then you'll take your scissors and cut through the large loop at the bottom, and then trim any of the strings that aren't even. Then you'll feed the end of the string of beads through the loop and tie it off. I'd like to thank Nicole for hosting this challenge. It really prompted me to get it done. If you like the video, please like, comment, and share. Hit that red subscribe button. You know, it really supports my channel and I really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the bell to get notified when I upload new content. You don't want to miss out. See you in the next one.